Hey guys, welcome back. This is Franco with Trading Futures Live. I'm gonna do a recap from my trades today, but even though it's a recap, it's not gonna be a typical recap where I go to the edge wonk and then I'll discuss strategy and whatnot. Instead of that, I'm just gonna go over the trade real quick, right? Actually, I took two trades. I took one losing trade and one break-even trade. And after that, I'm going to explain why it's important for me to lose money today, right? And I don't see losing money like a weakness, but instead of that as a strength on my journey of trading, right? I want to explain to you why it's important for me to lose money today. I know the market is moving 5% and it's a day to just kill it. You click sell and you hold and then you'll make money. Right? But for me, it's not about just make money right now. For me, it's about to learn how to trade in a legit way. I am a trader. I've been doing this for 5 years and I still make mistakes. And perfection is one thing that I've been struggling with a lot. I want to review real quick my trade. So this was, I entered short right here, right? The market opened at 9:30 around here. So we created this pivot, right? We tried to go up, or at least these were like short coverings from the news event, right? We had a crushed CPI, very hot CPI, so market dropped instantly after the report came out. I was obviously biased to the short side, but by the way, this is the overnight low. So I decided to short right here. I said, all right, I have this overnight pivot low, and then at the open we had like sort of a continuation to short covering, and if we come back here, we broke in a solid manner and we will go down. And I was right about that, but my timing was very bad. Actually, my zone was this one from here, from 428, and I did have a confirmation order. It came back down on the retracement. I was expecting this, right? Unfortunately, I got stopped out here, and then I realized that it was all about this pivot, right? So, but that is not important for me right now. It was a technical mistake. There were more opportunities to short that I did not capitalize on them, and I was talking to myself even on the live stream. I was so frustrated that I have to step out for 5 minutes and try to calm myself down, because in such an easy, quote unquote, an easy day, you're not making money. You're supposedly a professional trader. People follow you, people see your trading, and they expect you to trade correctly, right? So those are my words in my mind while this thing was going down, and it is very painful. And if you lost money for some reason today, I do feel a lot of compassion. I did lose money today, and but the important part here is not if you lose money or if you made money, right? Did you do it correctly, right? And did you do it correctly is because you're thinking in your trading career or your trading journey overall. You're not thinking, all right, the market dropped 4%. Might come down tomorrow 2% more, right? And you can make even more money, right? Because you capitalized better. You learn from your mistakes, right? So Wall Street has been open for 100 years. It's not very likely that Wall Street is gonna close next week. So I've been learning that lesson the hard way, and I'm forcing myself today to not to take any more trades unless the setup is right there, like the good setup, all the conditions are met. Whereas if I would have clicked sell, I could have made money, right? Recover those $200. I know it's not a lot of money, but for me to stay and accept a losing day is very important, because tomorrow when the market moved without me, I'm building that resilience, right? I'm building that resilience to say, all right, it already moved. There's no way for me to engage in this, right? It's just the way it works. If I took the right trade, I made money. If I didn't take the right trade, I didn't make money, and I have to learn to live with it, right? It's not something that is magical. There's no backdoor in trading. I've been doing it for 5 years, and it can be very frustrating, like today for me. And I want to talk to you from the bottom of my heart. Like, this is not an easy thing to do. But all right. So after watching that first trade, I was waiting patiently. I found this reversal pattern. Tick chart was going down, but the low was created around here, right? If you guys follow my trading, the low on the tick chart was here, and while the market was doing lower lows, the tick chart was doing higher lows. And then I decided to put a limit order right here, and I got back in. I got all this heat, right? And then I moved back. This trade moved up to this point. That was 37 points, right? And my risk was right here, 24 points. So it moved like 1.4, 1.5 to 1. And then I moved my stop break even. Okay? And then I was watching closely. I was watching the tick chart closely. And I said, all right, so my stop is break even. And the tick chart was not making new lows, right? It was creating new highs and so on. So when the price was retracing right here, tick chart came very sharply to the lower extreme. And what I did is I added 2 more contracts. I have 4 micros here. I added 2 more contracts right here for a total of 6, expecting this thing to continue. Now, my stop was from here to break even to here to break even, right? So I was risking less money right here. I mean, I was risking the same amount of money, but with more contracts. I had less breathing room, but I was expecting this thing to continue to the upside. And I said, all right, if we break this pivot, we simply are going to go down. And I moved my stop to break even. I was willing to risk whatever I was making. I was not for the $200. I was for a 5 to 1 that was 380 around here, right? But long story short, it came down. They stopped me out for a break even, and then I did not take more trades, right? This thing went up a little bit more, but not much. So I wouldn't have capitalized. Even if I would have taken the entire risk, I wouldn't have won this trade. It was a break even no matter what. And I said, all right, Franco, you have your mind somewhere else. You're not taking good trades today. And I think is a very important thing to recognize when you are not there, right? I do understand that the market is very, very random and is very, very hard to take good trades. But if my experience is that the more I practice, the more I take good trades. So the lesson here is not focusing on the money, right? Here, I was a little bit focusing on the money, but it was transparent for me. If I left the stop here, I would have gotten break even anyway, and I was willing to increase my position sizing here for a half, meaning from 4 to 6 micros, right? And take a better run with more contracts that just leaving my stop here at break even. Would have been better just to take the entire risk, but I was not willing to take the entire risk at that point because the market was trending down, right? And that was a quote unquote counter trend trade. But so yeah, that's very important for me to share with you how I felt today. I do not feel discouraged in this sense because I know today's been a flat day, minus 200. That's nothing for me. Will help me to understand that FOMO, it's a very bad sentiment to have, very bad emotion to feel, right? And I did feel FOMO, and I even shared in the last stream. I said, all right, I'm starting to feel that this thing is going without me, and that's not good, right? So the lesson here is just trade your setup. I know it's easier said than done, but you can work in your psychology. You can work in yourself to get better at this. And I think that if you are willing to put in the work, you will make it, like I am doing it. All right, so with that, I'm gonna wrap up this video. If you like what I do here, please like, subscribe, and share, so we can grow this channel and help more people. Later.